We got Drew Danielle, month and a half, 2 months ago. He just finished college. He's got the piece of paper. How much did you pay for that piece of paper, bro? I'm curious.
Over 150.
Okay, over 150. I love that, bro.
Yeah.
That's actually a discount. That sounds like you got a discounted rate. So congratulations. So what attracted you to Rank and Rent? You were in college, like living the college life. I'm impressed that you have the foresight to like be thinking that far ahead. I guess my question is, what attracted you to Rank and Rent as a 22-year-old kid with, no obligations, no responsibilities? I don't know, unless you have kids running around I'm not aware of. What was it for you?
What's kind of started it was I had this internship at a insurance brokerage firm last summer. I was like, wow. I was at a cubicle. It's like, this kind of sucks. I thought you went to college, got 9 to 5, and you tried to work your way up a company and American dream. Like eventually, 401k, you get a family, and that's what you do. And then it hit me when I had that internship. Like, wow, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. I ended up, looking more into money, and then I was reading some books, and I read Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco.
Shout out to MJ, bro. I love that book. Love that book.
Yeah. And that was like, the red pill. I always thought like only way to make a lot of money or like get rich was like you're an athlete or you like invent something. And I saw Rank and Rent and I thought you own the assets, the time that you buy so much time back. And the only way to like make a lot of money is to own assets and be a creator, create the leads. And, it checks all the boxes, like you say, Rank and Rank. So that's what attracted me to it.
So for you, it's like it checked the boxes, but the biggest thing is like you made the connection between what MJ DeMarco talked about, owning assets and all of those things. And this just, you're like, yo. So why were you going to do the social media management, SMMA, whatever that's called? Like, what was the draw there? And why'd you decide not to do that?
So originally I was just gonna I wanted the laptop lifestyle of just, work from anywhere, be able to travel. And I didn't want to work an office job, but there's so many other things similar to that, but like Rank and Rent is just a step up from that, how you own the assets and you save so much time. And I just thought that drop shipping, all the other things, affiliate marketing, and none of them compare to this.
So for you wanted to make money online. So that's why like naturally, and all the kids, I feel like that's like a young guy's game. Like everyone thinks like managing social media is dope because like, oh, maybe I'll be an influencer or some shit like that, right? Maybe not your case, but like social media is the game, right? We get social media. And then you realize like, oh, actually Rank and Rent is really where you own the asset and get to control, those kind of things. So anyone that's maybe watching this, that's just kind of like scratching the surface with Rank and Rent, I think the most important thing when you're looking at a business model is looking at what do you want in 5 years? How much money do you want to make? And what kind of lifestyle do you want? Because you can make $100,000 a month a lot of ways. You could technically make $100,000 a month doing social media marketing. However, I can't even imagine how many moving pieces, how many client problems, how much retention conversations there would be with a company that size doing social media management, on top of the fact that they got you by the balls. And if they want to cancel, they're going to cancel. And I think it's cool that like at 22 years old, you're realizing, hey, I'm not going to go and just, get a job. Like most people that are 22, bro, they get their degree, they go pick up a job and they make just enough money to like buy like surfboard wax and go hang out with the girls at night. They don't care because their bills aren't that expensive. If they're making $3,000 a month, they're killing it. This is more of like a personal question, but what made it so that you at 22 already have figured out that this is what you want? I'm curious, is it how you were raised? Is it like some of the books you read or the people you were around? What was it?
I would say my dad's like the regular 9 to 5. He's successful, but he did it the old fashioned way. But reading that book was like a turning point in my life, honestly. And I just wanted to I don't want to live regular life. I wanted to, like everyone else, I wanted to, put the work in now so I can enjoy I didn't want to work until I was 60. And a lot of people don't realize that. All my friends, most of them don't realize that in college. They're just, living out their college years. And like everyone says
college years is the best time of your life.
I didn't want that to be true. I didn't want it to be, college and then downhill. I wanted to, keep ascending.
So you, from January, February, March, for 3 months, You were kind of like getting your feet wet, whatever, right? And did you ever get close to getting a deal? Did you even pitch any business owners before we met or anything like that? Or did you just like, you were kind of just like checking things out?
I was kind of checking things out. I had 2 sites that I was trying to rank, and I was never going to rank them with the courses I had. But my plan was, rank on the side and get a regular 9 to 5 slowly. And then your group, I was like, I can sell something without having a site. It's dope.
So tell us about your deal. How much was it? What was the contract length? What niche was it?
It was concrete. It was 6 months for $350 a week. Or $1,400 a
I
month.
love it, dude. So $350 a week. That's a good first deal.
I had like 3 different Zoom closes in a different niche before this. So it wasn't my first time calling. Before my first call, I was so scared.
Tell us about your first calls, because he did 4 of these before he got a deal. So he kept putting in the work. He didn't stop after the 3rd one that he got all the way to the close, and then he just stopped. There's a lot of stuff to be talked about there, but like talk about the very first calls that you made. Those are the ones I'm interested in. Not like by the time you got this one, you were already kind of used to making calls. Tell me about those very first calls. Was it like you have to pump yourself up? Did you have to go smoke a bowl? Like, what'd you do?
I mean, I was blasting music, and I was like, shoot. And after every no, I would sit there for 5 minutes. I'm like, what did I say? What did I say? So it was super slow process. And so that was one of the biggest hurdles, just not making the phone calls. But you have to realize, I mean, I was just being dumb. You're not selling everyone you call. You're you're just checking someone off the list that isn't interested. There's going to be a guy that will take your free leads. Who gives free leads? You're just looking for that guy. So you're not have to the script is so simple. You just run through it, say, I want to give you free leads. And if they want to grow, they'll take them.